Age. Former National Hockey League champion, Dave Mercer.
The NHL, a big thing in South Carolina, ladies and gentlemen. We're a little hot. How's everyone doing today? All right, day number 2, moving day on the Bassmaster Elite Series. This, of course, the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Elite at Winyah Bay. 75 anglers started yesterday. They fished today, but after today, we'll cut it down to the top 35. They'll go into semifinals Saturday, and then 10 will move on to Championship Sunday, and we'll crown a champion right here this afternoon, or Sunday afternoon, and for the second week in a row in South Carolina. So it's been a great run, Trip.
It's been a great run. You know, we have fantastic hosts. I see Sal Hemingway out there. Tell you one thing's really cool. You'll see a story on Bassmaster.com about it, are the flags that he puts along the path that the anglers take to the boat ramp. We have flags from Australia, Japan, Canada, the U.S., and from every state represented here in the United States. So kudos to Sal. You know, rough boat rides today. I was worried about the Bay of Charleston over there, but those guys said it really wasn't bad. Said the worst part is right out here, so it's all about wind direction, I'm sure, and tide. And but I'm glad that long ride, I was concerned about that because I'm sure that bay can get really treacherous. But I also want to talk about fish care. A lot of questions and concerns about fish coming out of the Cooper River and all up and down. Well, thanks to the state of South Carolina, our guys on our live release boats, we're releasing fish all through tournament waters, including the Cooper River. So if anybody asks you, a lot of these fish are going right back over in the Cooper River. But we're right ready to get started. You can see what's backstage, Dave. We're going to see a lot of movement today. You know, when you see guys with 5 or 6, 8 pounds yesterday, they may have 10 or 12 today. Some of those big sacks may falter a little bit or fall off, so there'll be a lot of shuffling to see who makes that top 35 to go out in the morning.
You guys ready to meet our anglers? All right, let's get it started right from Bella Vista, Arkansas, Harvey Horn. Harvey Horn, one fish yesterday, a much better day today. Looking for 14.6 to take the lead. 5 fish, 15 pounds, 10 ounces. What a difference a day makes. 17 pounds even. And Harvey Horn is your brand new leader. Harvey, we'll weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass first. Definitely going to take that over for the day. 4:13. You're leading the event, leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass, and what a difference a day makes, dude. Tell me how different it feels to walk on the stage today versus yesterday.
You know, yesterday was just one of those days that we all have sometimes. Everything didn't go right. Just never really figured it out. And, you know, I missed my wife's birthday. I told her I was going to tell her happy birthday on stage. So happy birthday from yesterday. I brought you a birthday present. And
it's the gift that keeps on giving, too, really.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
She really wanted that, right?
Yeah, well, you know. we do what we can when we can. Yeah, we had a little bit of adversity today. I ran out of gas. My great teammate, Bill Owen, he stopped in, picked me up, and you know, I can't say enough about having the great team that we have at Express Boats. They went above and beyond on everything I could ever ask for. And, you know, I was actually able to take a nap the way that Express Boat rides. Bill was driving.
Took a nap?
I took a nap on the ride in, you know, so I'm refreshed. I feel great. I'm ready for tomorrow if I make the cut. So we're just going to go out there and get them if we can.
I look forward to seeing how it works out. What a rally. Congratulations. A 3-time Classic qualifier from Georgia, Micah Fraser. Micah had 7 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. 7-11 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 9 pounds, 9 ounces. He moves into the lead with 17 pounds and 4 ounces. So unlike Harvey, who's swinging home runs, you're kind of playing small ball, but you guys are in about the same spot.
Yeah, I guess so, man. I'm just happy to – if I'm getting bites here, I'm happy, and I'm probably not going to leave until I go a couple hours without one. But I fished on this side yesterday, and it was a lot tougher than I wanted it to be, so I ran to the Cooper today, and it's a lot better over there, but it's still tough, and it's a long ways over there. So I don't know what I'll do if I make it, but we'll see, I guess.
Keep our fingers crossed that you're part of it. We'll find out at the end of the weigh-in. From North Carolina, get loud for Hank Cherry. Hank Cherry with 8 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday, 5 to add to that here today. 5 pounds, 6 ounces gives you 13.9, puts you in 6th place right now, but unfortunately probably not going to stay there for long.
No doubt. That is the smallest 5-limit fish, whatever you call them, golden shot or limit I've ever weighed in, but I am proud of them because I worked my butt off to catch them 5 little suckers. Nothing went right. He caught them, Rocky caught them flatfish. I don't know. They look like goofy looking brim with a mouth about it, like a warmouse, what I call them. I caught those. I caught crappie. I caught cypress trees. I caught reeds. I caught stumps with the boat. It was just one of those days. Nothing went right, but I said in my head, I got to have points. Every pound's a point. Every pound's a point. Every pound's a point. And then it got going. I caught 3 real fast. I was like, all right, it's going to happen just like it did yesterday. It never happened, but it was fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy this place. I really would like to come back here and fish, but I'd like to come in June when you're supposed to be down here fishing, when they bite a frog, when they're on the river, when it's really, really fun. Right now, it's kind of frustrating. Hats off to these guys that are catching them. I don't know. The family's here, and we have a beach house down the road, so I'll be here all weekend. There's no telling what we're going to do, where we're going to go. Just thank you all for coming out, and it's on to, Disney World first.
Wow.
And then Lake Fork.
All right. Disney World for the kids, and then going to Disney World for the outdoors person, which is Lake Fork. From Winchester, Tennessee, the 2012 PAA Angler of the Year, Garrett Klaus. Garrett Klaus, 4.9 yesterday, 4 fish here today. As Hank Cherry said, it's all about the points. 5 pounds, 10 ounces, moving to 24th place. And every point, even at a humbling tournament like this, every point at the end of the season, they may be some of the most important points.
Yeah, you never know. I'll tell you what, this tournament, starting out yesterday morning, I made a couple bad decisions yesterday morning. And I had really had more going on than I thought I did. I got up to about 10:30. I got to where I was going to start. Well, I got in there. Well, there says 3 guys already drilled them, including Jason. So, I got in there, caught 2 yesterday. And I was boat 7 this morning, so I wasn't going to go in there first on him. So I let him have it. He told me to come back in 2 hours, so I came back at 9:30, and he struggled too today. But anyway, I enjoy my time here, and the good river. I think I'd like to come back here when it's hot. So Hank Cherry tells me. So,
well, we'll find out. I'd love to come back here indeed, and great to have you here. From Oklahoma, former Classic qualifier Dale Hightower. Dale Hightower, his first season on the Bassmaster Elites, but already been to a Classic via the Bass Nation. Had 9.5 yesterday, looking for 8 pounds even to take the lead here today. 5 fish all alive. 9 pounds, 2 ounces, and a brand new leader. And Dale Hightower with 18 pounds and 7 ounces. $18.7 and sitting in the lead here. It's a lot of boats to go, but I know you just want to get a shot to get back out there again tomorrow.
Absolutely. All you can ask for is just another shot, one more day. Had a great day today, caught a lot of fish. Just never did get a big bite, but they're in there. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get the fish again and we'll get another one. But hey, I run that Express Yamaha 100 miles each way, each day this week. Run tons of gas. And if anybody ever wants to know about them aluminum boats, if they can handle this big wind, hey, I'm a testament today. You should have seen what we put it through. It's unreal.
Awesome. Got back safe, and get ready because you might get a shot to go tomorrow. From Newcomerstown, Ohio, get loud for Hunter Shryock. Had 15.8 left the dock. In second place this morning. Needs 3 pounds even to take the lead. 3 fish here today. 8 pounds and an ounce. A brand new leader with 23 pounds and 9 ounces. That fish right there may save your tournament. 3 fish here today. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats, a big bass, 4 pounds, 14 ounces. And, dude, you were jacked when you caught that fish, and with good reason. I mean, a fish that size in this tournament is a major, major player.
Yeah, it is a major player. I mean, and that's what's so unique about Winyah Bay, this fishery. You see how tight the weights are, but everybody has the opportunity to go out there and catch 15, 20, 24 pounds. We've seen it here before, and I'm fishing in an area that it is, you know, high risk, high reward, and it shows today. Yesterday it worked out. Hopefully I get to fish tomorrow, and you know, if it happens, if I get 5 bites, there's going to be a couple big ones in there, and that's the exciting part about it. And I haven't caught a true, you know, river giant that you guys are used to seeing around here, and I know they're in here. And what's the big bass right now? 6'10"?
6'10", yeah.
6'10". So yeah, there's definitely some bigger ones in here, and I'm going to try to catch some tomorrow.
Well, the good news is you don't have to. Hopefully, you're going to make it, dude. Because if your weight doesn't make it, a lot of people are going to be upset. Trust me. Our next angler, former Elite Series champion from Salem, Virginia, the cruise missile, John Cruz. 11-13 yesterday, looking for 11-13 today to take the lead. 8-15, he moves into second place with 20 pounds and 12 ounces. Little tougher day today, but that should be plenty to keep you in it.
Yeah, I never got one of those difference maker bags, bass, I should say. Those things, you know, take you from 9 pounds to 13 or 11 or whatever. But hopefully I can get out there and catch 1 or maybe 2 of those tomorrow and get back on track. But, you know, I want to say one thing. We've been doing the autism stuff this month. I want to give a huge shout out to Bruce Aiken, General Manager of B.A.S.S. He has pledged for the month of April to donate 50 cents for every pound of bass that all of the Bassmasters weigh in last week and this week. So huge round of applause to that. He's been a supporter of the program from day one, and that's just what we do here at B.A.S.S.
It's an amazing, amazing program, and it's all because of you. Thank you very much. All the way from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, the only Canadian to ever win an FLW Tour event, Kris Johnston. Had 7-1 yesterday, a better day today. Going to move up the leaderboard, 5 fish, 13 pounds, 4 ounces. And he moves all the way into third place with 20 pounds and 5 ounces. 20 pounds, 5 ounces, sitting in third place, and just like that, a totally different tournament for you.
I was glad today. I got a little mad at him. I had a couple rough days the last few tournaments, and finally came together today. I got 1 kicker, and I actually left a little bit too much time. I got back here with an hour left, and I wish I had a little more time to go fishing, but hopefully that's enough to go tomorrow. And there's some big ones out there every day practice. I got 1 big one, and today it came together, and hopefully do it again tomorrow.
Go get rigged, because I'm pretty sure you're going tomorrow. And just like that, from one Johnson to another, his brother from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Cory Johnston. Had 11 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday, looking for 12-8 to take the lead. 5 fish, 11 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into second place currently with 22 pounds and 14 ounces for Power Pole Pro Cory Johnston. 22-14 and a good day in Johnsonville.
Yeah, you know what? It was a good day. I was kind of panicking a bit because I had to wait for the low tide to go catch my fish. So if you're watching on Bass Track, I never had much until that tide went out and it was slack. And I had some on beds. I went and plucked them. So tomorrow we're gonna have to grind her out because there's no more bedded ones left.
I know you'll figure it out. You're going to get the shot, both you and your brother. Our next angler, second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Alabama, Bill Weidler. Had 8-10 yesterday. 8-10 yesterday, which I believe is the cut right now. 5 fish, 14 pounds, 10 ounces. With 23 pounds of 4 ounces, he rockets into second place. And what a difference a day makes here at stop number 4 of the Bassmaster Elite Series. The Bass Pro Shop's the Bassmaster Elite at Winyah Bay, and had to have a good time out there today. 14 pounds, 10 ounces. That big fish weighs 410, and those are the kind that change your entire tournament.
Yeah, you know, I mean, this lake's fish. I'm actually making a run to the Cooper River, and it fishes a lot like home. And you know, yesterday it was a shame I only brought in 4. You know, I had a couple big bites that would really help me out right now, but. You know, I'm around them, and I'm around the right ones. I saw one yesterday that was over 8 following my bait, so I'm going to keep grinding, baby. I'm going back out there tomorrow.
Go get them. You're definitely heading back out there. From Reed Springs, Missouri, a former TTBC champion, the Snowman, Brian Snowden. Had 7 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. Much better day today. 5 fish, 12 pounds, 12 ounces. And he moves into 6th place with 20 pounds and an ounce. What a difference a day makes. Did you change or did the fish change?
I just learned the tide a little better, and I did go to some new areas and some old ones. You know, I ended up catching most of the big fish on the right tide later today and in a new area. So hopefully we can figure out that tide a little bit tomorrow if I get to go.
I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Find out at the end of the way. And all the way from Kissimmee, Florida, looked like he had a big day today, according to Bass Track. Jesse Tecarante had 10-14 yesterday, looking for 12-12 to take the lead here today. 5 fish, 13 pounds, 7 ounces with 24 pounds and 5 ounces. Your brand new leader is Jesse Tecarante. 24 pounds and 5 ounces. 24 pounds, 5 ounces, and leading this deal. You don't got to sweat it out and worry about going fishing tomorrow. You know you're going, and got to have that target set on getting into Championship Sunday.
Yeah, that's the goal. I mean, I've been fishing clean every day, not losing anything, you know, making the run. We got it in an hour early today because we're not familiar with Charlotte Harbor. So we don't know if there's 6-footers when the wind's howling out of the south or if there's a ripple. And today there happened to be a ripple. So we got here and, you know, just eat biscuits and hang around for a little bit. But I got to tell you something I'm really impressed with. I showed the Evinrude guy here. I'm running a Blazer 625 Pro Elite and a Evinrude 250. I am getting 4.3 miles to the gallon at 70 miles per hour. I'm one of the few boats, if not the only boat in the whole field that doesn't have to refuel, and I can get back.
Awesome. It's working out for you.
Pretty impressive. It really is.
Very impressive. And so have you been this week. Your leader, let's hear it for him. A 3-time FLW Tour champion from Shelby, North Carolina. Get loud for Matt Airy. Had 8:15 yesterday, 5 fish today. 8 pounds, 5 ounces, and I wish I could tell you different news, but dude, you are going to sweat it out for a little while because that's going to be very, very close to our top 35.
After the way I fished today, I deserve it, but I've got to give a big shout out to Bruce who put us up this week down here, and y'all definitely bring the true meaning to Southern hospitality. I mean, you really do. I love coming down here. We've been coming to Charleston over the years for vacation, and I just live up in North Carolina, but this is an awesome place, and I had a new dish this week. I had Perot. Did I say that right? Perot, yeah, that was pretty good. That's what they fed us at the meeting. So hopefully, you know, we'll go back and sweat it out. If we get to go fish tomorrow, so be it. We'll go out there and swing for the fences.
Keep my fingers crossed for you. Love to get you back out there tomorrow. A former Classic champion, a former Angler of the Year, Jay Ellis. 5-12 yesterday, 2 fish today. This one's a tough one, and I know you're going to be a little frustrated with the performance here this week, but it's a long season ahead.
Well, I've been doing this 30 years. You have tournaments like this. I've had a great time here. It's a great fishery, challenging fishery. I stayed here in the Waccamaw, and I just couldn't get on enough fish, but but I still had let's talk about something else I do. Besides fishing tournaments, I also run the Cast for Kids Foundation. And the Cast for Kids Foundation it's a charity and a nonprofit. We put on fishing events for children with special needs. And we loved it. We get the kids out, we get them in boats, take them out, and we share the joy of fishing with these kids, and we celebrate them and just make it a big special day all about them, and it's so much fun. So we have an event up at Lake Murray in South Carolina, but we'd love to get one going down here or anywhere in the country. Check us out at castforkids.org.
Incredible organization, and I appreciate you doing those efforts. From North Carolina, our reigning and defending Elite Series Rookie of the Year, Jake Whittaker. Jake Whittaker had 10-14 yesterday. 5 fish here today. 10 pounds even with 20 pounds, 14 ounces. The Rookie of the Year moves into 5th place here on day 2 at the Bass Pro Shops, Bassmaster Elite at Winyah Bay. So an incredibly consistent tournament you're having here, and that should be good enough to get you back out there tomorrow.
Yeah, man, that was the whole goal this week. My practice really wasn't that good. I went to the Cooper and didn't have any luck there, so I'm sticking around close, fishing some areas that a lot of other guys are fishing too. So to be able to get 10 pounds a day has been good, and if I can get out again tomorrow, I'll be happy.
I'd love to see you get here all the way through to Sunday. Let's bring out a former Carhartt College Bass champion from Monroe, Louisiana, Brett Pruitt. Had 8 pounds, 2 ounces after day 1. 5 fish to add to that here today. 8 pounds, 8 ounces, and with 16.10, he moves into 13th place currently. Gonna hold one of them high for you. 16.10, and boy, I wish I could just say this is going to be easy, but you're going to sweat for a little while here hoping to get in there.
Oh, yeah, I caught that big one right off, and I just kept telling my marshal, all I need to do is catch a 2-pounder the whole rest of the day, and I just couldn't do it. But I fished my butt off and did all I could, and it is what it is. But I got to give a shout-out to Falcon Boats. It got me there and back for 2 days in a row and made it through the 50-foot boats and huge waves and rainstorms and all that. So I'm blessed to be back here in one piece, and I'm going to go sit back there and sweat it out. And in case I don't make it, thank God bless everybody, and thank all my sponsors that allowed me to make this happen.
Thank you for being here, and we hope to see you tomorrow. From Payson, Arizona, 3-time U.S. Open champion, the Golden Ram, Clifford Perch, has qualified for every classic since joining the Elite Series. Had 12.6 yesterday, 10 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 5th place with 22 pounds and 12 ounces. 22 pounds, 12 ounces, and you were jacked when you weighed in yesterday, but having a great tournament.
Yeah, I just was missing that big bite. I got a good one yesterday, and I didn't get it today. My first bite, 5 minutes into the deal, I watched a really big one just crush it, and didn't get him. So, that's the difference. But I'm thrilled to get back and weigh in, and I'm happy with 10 pounds. It's a hard deal. It sounds easy, and you could just go over there and roll around all day and catch a good bag. But a couple guys sitting on your spots and a couple of bad stops and lose 1 or 2, and you got a short tide window and 3.5 hours to fish, all of a sudden it gets really, really complicated and hard. So I'm thrilled. I'm happy to catch them decent, and hopefully make a good day happen. Hopefully get over there and get some of those big ones. But I'm thrilled. Is this your song that they're playing right now?
No, this is actually I wasn't going to call him up, but this is the other Cliff song.
That's what I was wondering. I thought so, but
I mean, it works for any Cliff, really, if you sing it to yourself.
If we all had the same song, I guess it'd make it a lot easier.
Yeah, I guess. Always great to have you here. Clifford Perch, and we'll meet Cliff Prince a little later. A former Bass Nation national champion, Killam Summerall. 7-11 yesterday, a better day today. 5 fish. 13 pounds, 7 ounces with 21 pounds and 2 ounces. Killam Summerall throws his hat in the ring. He ain't going nowhere. 21 pounds, 2 ounces, sitting in 6th place. And, wow, got to be feeling good after turning around a tough day like that.
That's right.
And a new big bass of the day, new Phoenix Boats big bass of the day at 513. Let's hear it for him. Great turnaround.
Yep. You know, yesterday I opted to stay close and just survive the event. I was thinking, I never thought I was on in much of anything over there on Cooper River, and I opted not to make that run. And, you know, after today, I didn't think I had a chance at a big one. I was like, well, if you're going to catch a big one, you got to be around them. So I strapped on my big boy pants and I made the run today, and that was my 2nd fish today. And gosh, I just knew that if you boat a fish like that in a tough tournament, it's going to be your tournament. You just, it'll save your day and your whole week. So that fish is huge for me, my confidence, and I'm ready to get out there tomorrow. I think I got a little something figured out. I hope maybe the conditions don't change up too much and catch them tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out. Currently leading the Dick's Sporting Goods Rookie of the Year. Currently leading the Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year from South Carolina, Patrick Walters. Had 11 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday, 5 fish today for 10 pounds even. He moves into 6th place with 21 pounds and 4 ounces. What a tight tournament we have here at Winyah Bay. Dude, this is going to go down to ounces. If you look at how many places, you know, somebody can weigh 4 ounces more and go up 10 spots. But did you hear what I said in the way? You are leading everything that there is to lead right now.
Tell you the truth, I had tunnel vision. I didn't hear a word you said. But
in case you're wondering, you're leading the Dick's Sporting Goods Rookie of the Year. You're leading the Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year. That's pretty good.
It's been a good start to the season so far. You know, the main goal is if we could just, you know, keep the foot on the gas for the rest of the season and just stay consistent. That's the main goal. You know, this week actually kind of bit me. Going into this tournament, I knew this was going to be the one that was actually probably going to bite me. These fish didn't set up like I really wanted them to. And today I kind of let history mess with me a little bit, and I tried to stick on some fish, and then I tried to run some other stuff, and that didn't work. Instead of just going fishing and let the fish do the talking, I ran a little history in that show with 10 pounds. But I'm excited about tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be fishing. I think I will. And I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it up, and I'm going to try to lay a bag on the stage tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to it. You're going fishing tomorrow. He's a 3-time TTBC champion, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. 9 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 7 pounds, 5 ounces gives you 17.4, puts you in 13th place and qualifies you for a nerve-wracking next 45 minutes or so.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a tough fishery, and I mean, you know, just like a 2-pounder goes so far here. I lost one today, and you know, it's probably going to come back to haunt me, but it'll be some good points if I don't make it, which I don't think I will. But we got some good ones coming up. You know, I enjoy being here. Great food, great people. Everybody around this place has been so nice. Every gas station you stop at, and you know, people want to talk fishing, and man, we really appreciate that. You know, it's we travel all over the country, so the hospitality here is second to none. And I thank y'all for coming out. But hey, we're moving to Texas for probably a little dink fest down there.
Lake Fork, yeah.
Yeah, I'll show up for that one.
Well, you last time you won there in Lake Fork, what it was 3-day wait, 15 fish, 110 pounds. Is that correct?
It was a tough bite, only 110 pounds, but maybe we'll catch them a little bit better this time.
You guys need to tune into that one. The top 3 anglers all had over 100 pounds for 15 fish. Let's bring out our next angler from the great state of Illinois. Get loud for Chris Grove. 4 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 8 pounds, 5 ounces gives him 13 pounds. He moves into 22nd place, and he's got to hold one of them up. Who are you joined by here today?
We got the crew. We got my nieces here. They came all the way. I got Marlo here and little Piper, and they're a bunch of little chain rats. Big fans of yours.
Piper impersonates me, but not in front of me, I heard.
Can you say something?
She will not talk to me. We're not. You come on over here. How come Piper won't talk to me?
I have no clue.
How come you won't talk to me? You don't have to talk when you're that cute. Got to be a great moment to have these guys here cheering you on.
Yeah. I wish I would have done a little bit better yesterday, but we saved some points, stayed close, picked up a Berkeley General and a Pit Boss, and went to work. I almost got the South Carolina Slam, though, guys. I was a flounder short. Got myself a redfish, couple catfish, shell crackers, couple sticks. Rock and roll.
Always great having you here, and we'll see you guys again. She'll talk to me sooner or later. From Texas, Elite Series rookie Frank the Tank Talley. 6'1" yesterday, 3 fish to add to that here today. 3 pounds, 5 ounces. Unfortunately, going to call an end to your tournament a little early here this week, but a tremendous week for your family regardless.
Yeah, I'm just one-track mind, get this behind me, get home to the Casa, spend 10 or 12 days, and then go to Fork. I'm looking forward to Fork. That's more into my home state, so we'll see how it goes.
I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Get home safe. Here's your day one leader from Aiken, South Carolina, the Tower of Power, Jason Williamson. Jay Willie had 15-11 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 8-11 to take the lead. 8 pounds, 11 ounces. He has exactly what he needed to take the lead. 24 pounds and 6 ounces. And once again, Jay Willie in the lead here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. But I think you having exactly what it took to take the lead kind of explains how today was. A lot of times you guys across the stage, and the weight doesn't always show the tail. A decent weight, you're having a great tournament, you're leading this, but boy, you worked today.
Yeah, it was a grind from start to finish. This morning I got in my area and there were 7 or 8 boats I had a lot of company, and it's stressful for sure. And then, when the wind blows out of the south like it did today, it kept the water pushed in there. The water never fell out, so we had the tide was wrong all day. But I just grinded and adjusted, and I caught my 5th keeper with like 30, 45 minutes to go. I had 5 bites all day. So, but man, I don't know if I'll be leading at the end of the day, but it's been a grind. It's been hard work, but it's paid off. Thank goodness for that big one yesterday. And all the people here at Winyah, thank you guys. Y'all roll the red carpet out when we come here. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank all my sponsors, and we're going to go out there tomorrow and give them hell.
Go get them. You're going to get the shot at them. A 2-time Bassmaster winner from San Jose, California, the Zal Dangerous one, Kris Sound Aim. 6 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today, 6-12, giving you 13-4, and this one's got to hurt because I didn't get a chance to talk to you before the tournament, but from your social media posts, it looked like you were pretty dialed into how you figured to get it done here.
Yeah, a little tough tournament, tough week, and after the practice I had, I knew what I was going to do. I established an awesome pattern around a low tide, and that was a tide we were going to have in the Cooper River. Unfortunately, with these high winds, it pushes all that water back up the Cooper, and we never saw a low tide. So I established those ditches that they get on when the water gets real low, and unfortunately we just never had that low water. So 6.5 pounds a day, that's all we had. But I'll tell you what, that Yamaha motor I'm running, this is my 8th year running that motor, and to run that motor 110 miles at 6,000 RPM is absolutely amazing. Got me there and back, no problem, 2 years in a row. Try running your car at 6,000 RPM. You'll blow it up in 5 minutes, but just unbelievable motor. Check that out. I will be here at Angler Alley tomorrow. I'll probably be doing some seminars around noon, so come back out tomorrow. I'd love to meet you guys.
All right, we will see you there. From Richmond, Virginia, his first season on the Elite Series, Ed Loughran III. Ed Loughran was 6'4" yesterday. Looking for 3-11 to get inside the cup. More to stay there, of course. 10 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 19th place with 16 pounds and 6 ounces. 16-6, sitting in 19th place, and top 35 get to go tomorrow. You want to make it?
I bet I miss it by just a little bit, but I'll be ready tomorrow if I do. I just want to thank Missile Baits. I caught that big fish that really changed today on a new Ned bomb, and it was a good day overall.
All right, go get back to stage, get your boat covered. It looks like some weather's coming in from Alabama. Let's bring out the reigning Forest Wood Cup champion, Clint Davis. 12 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 fish today, looking for 11.9. 11 pounds, 9 ounces. 9 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 7th place. But while we watched so many people struggle today and just really eke out a limit, dude, I think I heard you at 9 o'clock talking to other anglers on the wall. I think it was Gary Klaus at one point, and you were like, I know I'm fishing tomorrow by now. That's got to be an incredible feeling. I mean, you caught a lot of fish today by the looks of things.
No, it was fun. I did catch a lot of fish doing what I love to do, but I just never ran into any big ones today. Move around a few more places tomorrow and see. Definitely got a bait they're eating. It's just a matter of getting in front of the right size ones.
Do I remember, did you say on stage yesterday, sometimes thoughts get jumbled, but did you say you made a bait change yesterday afternoon and were excited to go out today? Do I remember that correct?
That's right. I'm ready to do it again tomorrow as well.
I guess that bait change worked. Keep it going. We'll see you back here tomorrow. From Michigan, give me a little love for Garrett Pockets. Elite Series rookie with 12 pounds, 8 ounces to start the day. 2 fish to add to that here today. 5 pounds, 7 ounces gives him 17 pounds, 15 ounces. And we'll have to see if it's enough to keep his tournament alive into semifinal Saturday. It's going to be close.
Yeah, it's going to be close. I said it was going to be 18 pounds, so I think I'm going to be 1 ounce short. But if you watch live, you can see how big of a struggle it was for me today. But I mean, I have no regrets. I felt like that was a winning area, and it's rare to have a winning opportunity against these group of guys. So I stuck with it as long as I could. Caught those 2 in the last half hour, and if that's the reason I fish tomorrow, I'd be ecstatic.
Well, I hope you get a shot. We'll find out at the end of the weigh-in. From Knoxville, Tennessee, a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, Brandon Card. 9.9 yesterday, 5 to add to that here today. 8 pounds, 6 ounces gives him 17.15, and he qualifies for a nerve-wracking next 45 minutes. It's so hard to guess what it's going to take with wake, and it's usually a lot easier, but literally, 2 ounces, the right 2 ounces can move you 5-6 spots in this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, based on the cut weight yesterday, I would have been in, but I think they caught him a little bit better. So, yeah, I'm going to be on pins and needles, but I'm making the long run to the Cooper River. My Suzuki's been running great all week. Definitely without the reliability of the Suzuki, I probably wouldn't make that run. But once I get over there, I'm just throwing a Cinco around, and I think I caught 24 or 23 keepers today. Just they're all the same size. But it was a fun day of fishing. I only fished like 3 hours and 45 minutes. So, I mean, a lot of fish catching. It was fun.
Hopefully you get a shot to go tomorrow. From Louisiana, his first season on the Elite Series, Quinton Capo. Quinton Capo had 6 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday, looking for 4.2 to get in the cut. More to stay there till the end of the weigh-in. 5 fish for 8 pounds, 13 ounces. He moves into 23rd place with 15 pounds and 2 ounces. So a better day today, Quinton. Was it the cameraman's fault yesterday, do you believe?
No, it wasn't his fault. No, it was a better day fishing. Unfortunately, it was not a better day for my boat. It's Intercoastal Canal right now. I need to go get it. I want to thank Greg DePalma for bringing me in. And real quick, a huge shout out to everybody with B.A.S.S, all the service crews, and top to bottom, they're all top notch. Everybody stopped to help me today. So I just want to, give a round of applause for those guys back there. They're more than just fishermen. They're great men too.
They definitely are, and so are you for saying those kind words. Good luck getting your boat. From North Carolina, it's time for the baby shark, Shayne Lineberger. 7 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. Looks better indeed here today. 5 fish for Shayne Lineberger. 11-11 gives him 19 pounds even, and he moves into 14th place. $11.11 gives him 19 pounds. You move into 14th place, and I mean, I don't want to say it because people get mad at me when I say it, but you got to believe that's enough to go tomorrow.
I really hope so. You know, I only got one little area. Like I told you yesterday, I went in there and caught that 3-pounder and another 2-pounder, and I just stayed there all day. I didn't get very many bites. I dumped one about 3 pounds by the boat that really, I mean, here that just kills you because I weighed in like a 140. But, you know, I'm going to go back up there again tomorrow and flip my little Berkeley power worm around and see if I can catch 5 more.
Go do it. It's great having you here. I'd like to keep you around all the way through to Sunday. All the way from Texas, Elite Series rookie Lee Livesey. Boy, oh boy, 7-11 yesterday. A great convenience store, but not a great weight. And it changed here today. 5 fish looking for 16-12 to take the lead. 17 pounds, 3 ounces. Lee Livesey is your brand new leader. $24 pounds and 14 ounces. And Lee Livesey is your brand new leader. What a difference a day makes. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. 415. Not going to take it over. But a great addition to the bag. Dude, that is an incredible difference in days. Did you change? Was it areas, or did things just line up right with the fish today?
The weather changed. I've been seeing them. I couldn't catch them. You know, I needed a little cloud cover, a little wind, and they're actually biting better on an incoming tide where I'm at, so I'm losing that. But they just ate it today. It was awesome. I don't know how I got there and got back with 5 of them, but I did.
You did, and you're going to get a shot to get back out there tomorrow. You're kind of hoping the weather lines up, or you've got it dialed in, and we're going to see this for the next 2 days?
Oh, I have no idea. I might catch 1 or 21. Who knows?
Well, you caught the most of the tournament here today. Let's hear it for your tournament leader, Lee Livesey. Good job, brother. Right behind him, a 6-time Classic qualifier from Virginia, Rick Morris. 6 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday, 5 to add to that here today. 6 pounds, 9 ounces gives you 12-12, and Lee Livesey probably made it even more frustrating on you.
No, it's good. My fish are a different species. They're coming from the Black River, and they're like this, and his are coming from like Florida somewhere. You know, he's running like 3 states away. You know, so. But you know, I had a great time this week, and it's a crazy place to fish, and if we ever come back, I hope we come back in the summertime. Maybe the local fish will bite a little better, and we won't have to run that far. But it's an interesting place, and a lot of great people, and some really good seafood. So, you know, most of y'all know I fish for our troops, so I'm, you know, in honor of the military and first responders, let's give them a big hand. All right, well, maybe we'll see you next year.
Always great to have you here. Let's keep him rolling from New Jersey. His first season on the Elite Series, GDP, Greg DePalma. Greg DePalma had 11-1 yesterday, 1 short of a limit here today. 5 pounds, 15 ounces gives you 17 pounds even and puts you in 23rd place right now. You're going to have to sweat it out, and I know that 5th fish hurts you.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I had a heck of a day today. I was about an hour into my 2-hour run, and I had some mechanical issues. Hour and a half later, man, I got to thank the guys from Mercury. I got to thank the guys from Humminbird. You know, without them guys, he got me back on the water today in an hour and a half and going again. And I had 2 decisions. I come back and fish here, or I just go for it, because that's where the biggest fish live, down by the Cooper, in my opinion. So I went for it. I had an hour and a half to fish today. That's what I call it. I got no regrets. I got to thank my sponsors. I got to thank Superior Walls. If you guys do any kind of foundations for your houses, definitely check them out. I got to thank Susquehanna Fishing Tackle. Them guys been behind me for 12 years now, a long, long time. I got to thank Riot Baits. All the fish I caught this week were on a Riot Baits minimum jig. I want to thank High Seas Fishing Line. I've only broke off 2 fish in 4 years. That's pretty good. I know I'm forgetting somebody probably. Phoenix Boats, Mercury, all that good stuff. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Dave, always a good time seeing you, buddy.
Always good seeing you. I'd love to see you tomorrow. We'll find out. From Louisiana, another Elite Series rookie, Tyler Rivette. He was lonely yesterday. You guys weren't here, but I imagined you were cheering in the car anyways. 9:15 yesterday, 10 pounds, 8 ounces today. Going to stick around through the weekend with 20 pounds and 7 ounces. He moves into 13th place currently. Consistent tournament. I mean, back-to-back good, consistent days here. You know, that one big bite will break this thing open for you, and you got to feel good going out tomorrow.
That's what I keep telling everybody back there. I'm like, man, I got the size, just I ain't got that lunker. And I kept chunking away today, and I finally figured out something else. And I think tomorrow, if I make it to tomorrow, I could go capitalize on it. And just want to thank my family, my girlfriend for coming up. They're awesome. It was quiet here, but I like that now.
It's good to have them here. We love having them here, and I'm pretty sure you'll be here tomorrow. Another Elite Series rookie, hot off his classic appearance from Texas, Brad Watley. Brad Watley at 7 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today, 8 pounds, 6 ounces, gives him 15 pounds, 13 ounces. He moves into 27th place currently. Remember, the top 35 make it into semifinals Saturday. 15-13, it's going to be tough to get inside that cut, below the projected cut, but I mean, the good news is, if you miss a cut, I mean, you want it to be close, and it's going to be that way, so you will maximize the points.
Yeah, hopefully we stay there close, you know. You don't ever want to miss, but it's fishing. That's part of it. You don't always catch them. But I had an awesome time here this week. I mean, this is a great place. I made a run like I've never made in my life. I mean, I swear to God, this is unbelievable, man. I mean, how far we're running. I think I burnt 66 gallons today or something like that. But great place. Hope we come back.
It's great to have you here, as always. From Dadeville, Alabama, get loud for Kelly J. 8:14 to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. 8-8 gives him 17 pounds, 6 ounces, and you move into 20th place currently. Are you going tomorrow?
Man, I don't know. That's going to be close. Like, scary close, but we'll see how it plays out. You know, I lost one good one today. I made the run. I stretched that Skeeter Yamaha to the max again today, and I lost one good fish today, and I hope it ain't going to cost me. It is. I'm going to be mad, but, you know, it is what it is. So whatever happens, I'll go out there tomorrow swinging again, see what happens.
Go get him. We'll see you back here tomorrow, hopefully. From Texas, his second season on the Elite Series, Randy Sullivan. Randy had 6 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 6'5" to get inside the cut. Currently 8 pounds, 6 ounces inside the cut with 14 pounds, 13 ounces, but sitting in 30th place, so not very comfortably inside the cut.
No, that definitely won't last. I've seen some bags back there, but you know, it's been a fun time. You know, getting to see all this. My timing was just a little bit off. I know there's just so much fish out there, but you've got these small windows that you've got to go in there and do damage. But I had a fun time running around. I'm pretty sure I scared my marshal today, running next to some big boats. Tried and took it well, though. But, you know, I'm looking forward to the next one. Just got to grit your teeth and go on.
All right, we'll see you there. Always great to have you here. From North Carolina, back on the Elite Series, Shayne Lineberger. Shayne Lineberger had 3 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday.
Why are you laughing? That ain't funny.
3 fish, 4-4. I am not laughing at you, trust me. I'm laughing at something totally different. 7-7, going to finish this tournament. But I will admit this, the timing of my laughter was probably not great.
Hey, it's okay. You know, you're not laughing at me, because at this point you're laughing with me. I mean, you know, I've had my butt kicked up and down this river for 2 days now, and I don't really know what else to say. I mean, the only thing I can say is I'd like to thank all my sponsors, Champion Power Equipment, Enigma Fishing, Bass Pro Shops, all those guys. If y'all get a chance, support the guys that support us.
Always great to have you here, and we look forward to seeing you all season long. Hot off a win just last week from South Carolina, the C-O-double-B, Brandon Cobb. Took a big win last week, absolutely dominated that event. 8 pounds 7 ounces yesterday, 5 today for 5 pounds 8 ounces. Gives you 13.15 and qualifies you to take the weekend off.
Yeah, I'm not going to make it this weekend, but this is a weird place. I don't think I burn enough gas to catch them here. I know people are catching them close. I just never quite got in tune with the Winyah Bay this week, so it's been a weird week for me.
Well, I'll say the South Carolina swing still worked out pretty good for you. Got to be happy. And looking forward to Lake Fork?
Yeah, definitely. I've never been there, but we'll probably be catching one fish as big as the 2 bags I caught here. So anything will be awesome there. I'm ready to go see it.
Awesome to have you on the Elite Series. We look forward to seeing you there. From Mississippi, give me a little love for Brock Mosley.
You know the mama choosing as I walk through the door.
Brock Mosley had 9 pounds 11 ounces yesterday inside the cut after day 1. 5 fish here today. 11.15 gives him 21.10. He's inside the top 10 in 9th place with 21 pounds and 10 ounces for Brock Mosley. 21.10, anytime you, in a tough tournament like this, anytime you can increase on your day 1 weight, you know you're going in the right direction.
Yeah, you know, I said yesterday, I like this place. I mean, it's got its challenges and, you know, but it's full of fish. I'm making a long run. Actually, everybody in our house is making a long run, and everybody's doing well. So we got a lot of teamwork going. We're all meeting up at the same time, making sure everybody gets back, and man, it's a boat run over there, but it's worth it once you get there. I'm catching a bunch of fish. It's just today I got lucky and got one decent bite. If I can get multiple bites a day, you know, I can still get back in this thing.
You're right in it. You're inside the top 10, so keep it rolling. From Okeechobee, Florida, Kyle Monte. Tough day yesterday, 1-9. 2 fish today, 3.8 going to give you 5.1, and unfortunately, you know, humbling sport.
It is the greatest sport in the world to me, man, because it could give you the highest of highs and it could put you on the bottom. Right now I'm on the bottom, had a couple tough tournaments this time. I was pretty much lost from practice. I made some bad decisions yesterday, ran over the Cooper River today. So for the next time when we come back, which I'm sure we'll be back, I'll know how to run that run. I won't be as scared. It is a little scary if you've never done it, but figured out some things that I think will play next time. But until next time, I'm going to put that Skeeter Yamaha on the trailer and see you guys at the next one.
We'll see you at Lake Fork. From Gonzales, Louisiana, Robbie Latuso. Robbie Latuso kicked off the season with a top 10 finish at the St. Johns River. 5 fish here today for 9.9. We're going to put him in 51st place outside of the cut, unfortunately. But a valiant rally. A valiant rally after a tough day yesterday. What happened out there?
Yeah, I got a little personal redemption on the day. I just fight myself more than anything. And once I get my head right, and plus I changed my hook today. Once I changed my hook, I started catching them. Yesterday I got bit. I had like 7 bites, but I lost every one of them. Today I changed my hook and I caught them.
Well, that 9.9 may be the most important 9 pounds you've ever weighed in at the end of the season. A 3-time FLW Tour Angler of the Year from Texas, Clark Wendlandt. 6 pounds 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 8 pounds 3 ounces gives him 14.12, puts you in 32nd place, and going to be close, but most likely outside of the cut.
Yeah, it's not going to get there. You know, the cool thing about the place that I fish in the Cooper River is you catch a ton of fish. I mean, and guys are catching some big ones. I just didn't get the big bites this week.
Is there, I mean, kind of silly to ask you at this point, but I know you know, is there any way to target those big fish, or is it watching coverage? It really does seem a little random.
It's pretty random. I mean, one guy would catch a big one, another guy, but there was a couple guys that just had key spots. They knew what they were doing right when they got there, and those guys caught them the best.
Well, Lake Fork next, and I'm looking forward to seeing you there, and I'm sure you're looking forward to it yourself. From Asheville, Alabama, a former TTBC champion, Matt Heron. Matt Heron had 9 pounds 10 ounces yesterday. Better day today, so he's going to be stuck working this weekend. 12 pounds and an ounce gives him 21.11, and Matt Heron inside the top 10 in 9th place currently. Get loud for Skeeter Yamaha Pro, Matt Heron. 21-11, great tournament, sitting in 9th place, sneaky silent. You know how this deal works. Anything can happen. You get into the weekend, and you've done that.
You know, I'm just trying to survive this thing. I'm not these guys making this big long run. I'm running around, but I'm not going over there, and I'm not around that quality of fish. But, you know, there was some concerns about this place and the hurricane and the fish kills, and you can see by what I'm catching. There's still a lot of quality fish here, and the numbers ain't here. In a couple more years, it'll be back like it was.
Great to have you here, and thanks for the kind words. From Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Derek Hudnall. Derek Hudnall, hot off his first classic qualification. Had 6:15 yesterday, 5 today. 5 fish for 8 pounds 7 ounces gives him 15 pounds 6 ounces, and going to be right around the cut line in 31st right now. But if you are on the outside, you're not going to be giving away a lot of points.
No, well, this place, I was comfortable here the whole time. I made the 410 miles, I think, round trip in 2 days running to the Cooper River, and that's my kind of stuff. Back home in Louisiana, we fish a lot of areas like that. We deal with tidal water, and you have to have that 1 or 2 big bites a day. You really did. And yesterday I had it, but I didn't put it in the boat. And today I actually caught a lot of fish today. I think the fish ate a little better today, but just never could run into that good one. But it was really fun fishing. It was we got to see a lot, I can tell you that, especially going into the bay there to the Cooper River. It's absolutely beautiful. There's battleships and submarines. It was pretty cool. But I'm looking forward to getting to Fork and trying to make some ground up there.
I'm looking forward to seeing you there. That's going to be a fun one. From Brookville, Indiana, 9-time classic qualifier, Dollar Bill Owen. Bill Owen had 13 pounds 4 ounces. Look out, 5 fish today, looking for 11-11 to take the lead. 13 pounds 15 ounces, and Dollar Bill Owen is your brand new leader with 27 pounds and 3 ounces. Digging deep, and that Abu Garcia weighing bag. Let's make some noise for Dollar Bill Owen. 27 pounds and 3 ounces, leading the tournament and even taking time to run people in.
Well, you know what? When one of your team members, he didn't break down, he ran out of fuel. How do you do that when you stop and get fuel? I guess you just don't get enough. But yeah, you can't leave anybody out there on the water. And I come in early because I didn't know how rough the bay was going to be, making that 90-mile run over there to the Cooper River. And as you can see, the wind's blowing. Feels like 100 mile an hour. So I left a little early, and fortunately enough I did, because he needed to ride back. And I think he caught him pretty good, like 16 pounds. So, just blessed to get a couple good bites here this week. And like I said, I'm going to take that Express and that Yamaha and run all the way back to the Cooper River tomorrow and see if we can't catch another good bag. But I'd like to thank you all for coming. I'd like to thank everybody that makes it possible for me to be here. And come see us tomorrow.
We'll be looking for you all day long on Bassmaster Live. Your tournament leader from Youngsville, Louisiana, Tyler Carrier. 7-2 yesterday, 4 fish here today, looking for 7-10 to get in the cut. 4-7, unfortunately going to fall outside of the cut. And this one, it really seems like a lot of people were on them, and the wind might have been the worst enemy, just slowing down that tide.
Yeah, tide actually did fall a little bit better today, I believe, but then it started coming in so fast. And then, like at home, when it starts coming in like that, it's just hard to catch them. And they seemed like they were trying to bite a little bit this afternoon right before we had to leave. But, hey, man, I read that Skeeter Yamaha, 410 miles in the last 2 days. And my body's sore, but hey, y'all got a good fishery here. I love this because it's just like being at home, you know. I just didn't get around the right fish. I grinded for everything I had, and, you know, just come up a little short, but we'll be at the expo here tomorrow, and we hope y'all all come out and see us.
We'll see you tomorrow for sure. He had a big day on the water by the looks of things. From Colgate, Oklahoma, Elite Series rookie Luke Palmer. Had a big day yesterday, 14-2. You saw him on Bassmaster Live today. He's got 5 fish, looking for 13-2 to take the lead. 12 pounds, 6 ounces, just 12 ounces short of the overall lead. But Luke Palmer moves into second place here at the Bass Pro Shops, a Bassmaster Elite at Winyah Bay. 26 pounds, 8 ounces, and you're going to be in the mix of things again tomorrow. What is your outlook? I mean, by the look on the scales, I mean, this is an easy tournament for you.
Hey, it's far from that. I struggled today. I pulled in right late, and I caught that 4-pounder. I mean, that's what made my bag today. It was tough for me. I've lost several fish again, but making that long run, the bag's still sore, but, you know, it's fun. Enjoy it. I mean, never thought that I'd be running 100 miles one way to catch a green bass, but I've done it a few days in a row, and I hope I do it maybe 2 more.
I would love to have you here through to Sunday. Keep catching them like that, and you'll be here. From California, your Bass Nation national champion, Randy Pearson. 8 pounds, 8 ounces to start the day. Looking for 6'5" to get in the cut. He's got 5 fish here today. 8 pounds and an ounce inside the cut in 31st place, currently with 16 pounds and 9 ounces. 16 and 9 and inside the cut right now, but still a bunch of anglers left to weigh in here, about 20 anglers left to go.
Yeah, it'll probably be about 10 spots on the wrong side, but today just wasn't one of my days, and some pretty interesting, cool things happened today. I'm sharing a spot with Ed Loughran, and we just kind of fishing next to each other, and we kind of had a line that we would fish up to. So we got to that line, and he catches a 4 to 5 pounder as we're talking about 10 yards away. And I kind of go away, and then he comes over and throws me some baits. Here's what I caught it on. Just pretty amazing. And then another thing, I thought I had a secret spot that was way out in the trees in the middle of nowhere. So I decided I'm going to save it to the second day. I run through the trees, winding back and forth. Not 1, not 2, but 3 boats were there. So these guys are really good, and they find everything.
They sure do, but you're part of that crew, and we look forward to seeing you all season long. A 6-time Classic qualifier from Reed Springs, Missouri. Let me hear it for Chad Morgan-Taylor. Want to remind our marshals we have a meeting coming up right after weigh-in. Had 7-2 yesterday, 6:15 today, 38th place right now. Unfortunately, outside of the cut, but the good news is, I mean, coming into this event, everybody talked about that. This is, you got to avoid the landmine here. So if you're going to miss the cut, you don't want to miss it by much, and you've done that at least.
Well, it is. I don't know exactly what happened. My practice didn't go real well. Yesterday where I fished, it was like the Bassmaster Elite Series reunion. Everybody that I ever knew was in there. And today, nobody was in there. It's kind of one of the mirror feelings you pull and you go, I don't know whether to be excited or I have really missed the boat on this deal. And, I caught 4 in there today. That was it. And I had to scramble, and I lost my 5th one. But anyway, it is what it is. Like you said, at least you get some points. And, you can look back throughout a season and go, boy, that landmine's the one that cost me the Classic. And like you said, at least this wasn't a landmine for me. So, and it very easily could be with long runs and, a little bit tough fishing conditions. So, anyway, we're on our way to the next one, and appreciate all the support. You guys, I tell you what, I will say one thing. You guys extend the biggest hospitality of any place that we go. I really like it here, and thank you so much for having us.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you at Lake Fork. Took his 16th win to open up the season. 32-time Classic qualifier from Ava, Missouri, the legendary Mr. Rick Clunn. Had a tough day yesterday, but a better day today. 4 pounds yesterday, looking for 11.2 to get in the cut. 11.14 inside the cut currently with 15 pounds and 14 ounces. Rick Lund bringing it. A big fish right there. That right there. We're going to wait for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. 5.13 for the day. Needs to be better than 5.13 for the day or 6.10 for the tournament. 6.1, a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day for Rick Lund, and a welcome addition to the limit, I imagine.
That's a whole limit by itself. So, yeah, no, it's been, like everybody's telling you, I think 95% of the field called a limit yesterday. That'll probably happen again today. And if you're supposed to be the best, you need to be tested. And this is basically, it's got fish, but it's going to test you to catch them. And I enjoy these tournaments. I didn't do well yesterday, but that's just fishing.
Great rally today. Going to earn some valuable points, and we look forward to seeing you at the next one. Our next angler from Kentucky. Get loud for Mike Huff. 7 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. A better day today. Looking for 8 pounds even to get in the cut. 11 pounds, 9 ounces. And mean Mike Huff makes his way into the top 35. Sitting in 21st place right now, with a little over 20 anglers left to weigh in here today. Great rally here today, and hopefully it holds on. Get a chance to get back out there tomorrow. What changed?
I actually put them in the boat today. That changed, but I got very fortunate. The area I started in, there was a few boats in there, so I left. Went to the second area, a few boats, so I left. And the third stop was a place I hadn't really fished a lot, and I ended up catching, a few of those good ones there. So I was really fortunate, but really hope I get a fish tomorrow because they're catching a lot of fish and a lot of fun out there.
Did your job today. I hope it works out for you. You're in there right now. Former Elite Series champion from Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. 8.12 or 8.13 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that. Looking for 7 even to get in the cut. 8 pounds 10 ounces in 25th place with 17 pounds 7 ounces. And we have just over 20 anglers left. I think 22 anglers left to weigh in. You got 10 spots of cushion. How are you feeling about your chances?
Not very good.
Okay. Your mustache looks spectacular today, though.
Thank you.
And the flow. Any grooming tips you can share with us?
No, I don't do much. I just take a shower every once in a while and rip down a river in a bass cat. It does a good job.
It does a good job indeed. We hope you slide into that cut. We'll find out. From Tennessee, looking to stomp a mud hole in them, Brandon Lester. Brandon Lester with 10 pounds 7 ounces yesterday. We're looking for 5.7 here today. 8 pounds even. He moves into 22nd place with 18 pounds at 7 ounces. And are you feeling comfortable?
No, I am absolutely not. There's way too many guys still behind me, and I know how good these guys are. But, like I told you yesterday, I'm staying right here close and just fishing what looks good. And I don't know if I'm going to make it, dude. This is going to be a nail biter. But if I do, that'll be great. If not, I'm going to head home, put that Tundra in the wind, and I'll be turkey hunting in the morning. So thanks to all my sponsors, just in case I don't make it, especially Mudhole Custom Tackle. Y'all check them out, mudhole.com. Thank y'all.
Well, we hope you're going fishing, but if not, it sounds like great plans. From Palatka, Florida, a former Classic qualifier, Cliff Prince. Cliff Prince started the day with 10 pounds and 9 ounces, looking for 5.13 to get in tomorrow. 7 pounds 8 ounces. He moves into 24th place with exactly 20 anglers left to weigh in. 24th place, so you 11 spots of cushion, I guess. 20 more to go. You only got to beat 9 guys.
Yeah, I know it, but there's too many good guys back there, I don't know. I caught more fish today, just no size. No size.
Tough one. We'll hope you slide in there. We'll find out at the end of the weigh-in. From Denver, North Carolina, Elite Series rookie Rob Dye.
I'm on my first name basis at the tackle shop.
Rob Dye had 9 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to it today, looking for 612 to get in the cut. 11 pounds and an ounce. He moves into 15th place with 20 pounds, 14 ounces. Sitting in 15th place right now with 19 anglers left to go. So you're going fishing tomorrow. That fish right there, and the way that for Phoenix Most Big Bass, 5 pounds, 2 ounces, that fish right there is the reason you're going fishing tomorrow.
I know. You know, Hank Parker was my neighbor where I lived at for a long time, and he told me a long time ago that good fishermen make their luck. And that was always hard for me to believe. And yesterday I missed that fish. It was on the bed. And I went back to it, and it bit today, and I caught it. So good Lord bless me. But I want to thank the guy I'm staying with here. He wanted me to wear this chain on stage because I knew Trip.
He won't like that.
He didn't like it. And
he gets ornery around those kinds of things.
I know it. But anyway, Georgetown's a great place to be, and I'm just happy to be here, man.
Well, how much of a penalty is that, Trip?
You know, I don't know. I don't know where Sale is, but I need a tow truck.
That's another reason
I need a tow truck. We've got an orange and purple golf cart here with tiger paws on it. We need to get it out of here. Kind of matches this thing, but hey, we're chasing Clemson now.
But no, I appreciate it, Dave, and hopefully that's enough to get me in for tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure you're going. I guarantee you're going, by the way. Mathematically can't be eliminated. The only Australian to ever qualify for the Bassmaster Elite Series. Fear my heart, Carl Jacobson. Had 6'11 yesterday, looking for 915 here today to get inside the cut. 9 pounds, 4 ounces, gives him 15-15, and he moves into 38th place currently. $15-15, sitting in 38th place. I know you wanted to go tomorrow, but that rally today is going to go a long way in this season.
Yeah, I just can't seem to get it going this year. It's been a really slow start for me. Anything that can go wrong seems to go wrong. Did everything I can. That run is absolutely hectic. This one coming back, I left it 1 hour and 45 minutes to go, and I knew it would take me exactly 1 hour and 45 minutes. And I caught an upgrade and got 2 bites on my last 2 casts, and I lost them. And I had the fish to have 12, 13 pounds today, and they just come off, which happens. But you know, I just got to get this back half of the season going. I know I can do it, but it's just how fishing goes. Looks like I'll be here tomorrow, so I'll work the Angler Alley here at the Expo. So if you're around, come and say g'day, and I'll tell you about that crazy run. And I want to thank all my sponsors for just helping me out and getting me here. This is my dream. I love it. I'm so passionate about it. I just want to do well, and it's frustrating to be at the bottom of the leaderboard week in, week out, but I'll show you how I can make it back.
No better place to break a slump than Lake Fork, and we'll see you there. A former Geico Bassmaster Classic champion from North Carolina, David Fritz. David Fritz had 6 pounds, 15 ounces to start the day. Looking for 911 to get inside the cut. 4 fish here today, 611. Going to finish with 1310, and the good news is I'm going to make it out of this one. And really not, you know what I mean? Like, you just want to I know you will always want to make the cut, but if you're not going to make it, you don't want to be that far out of it.
Well, you know, I just feel good to catch some. I fished 2 days here and didn't catch one, so and then I finally got on a little old deal, and it worked out pretty good. But you know, the first time I ever been here, my mom's been in and out of the hospital, so I hadn't had a chance to practice or do anything. So her health is getting a little better, so maybe I can get freed up here pretty soon.
We'll give her a hug, and our thoughts and prayers are with her for a speedy recovery. From Gainesville, Florida, a 9-time Classic qualifier, Bernie Schultz. Had 513 yesterday, 4 fish here today. 8 pounds, 15 ounces, unfortunately, at 1 pound, 14 ounces short of the top 35 cut, with 14 pounds, 12 ounces. Let's give him a little love. Bernie Schultz, ladies and gentlemen. sitting in 44th place, and this everybody knew going into this one that this was going to be a tough one.
Yeah, it's kind of scary here. It changes every day. I mean, I don't know. I thought I figured something out in practice, and it's been different every day. That's the best way I can summarize it. It's a beautiful place to fish. Scenic. I mean, 300-year-old cypress trees, and the water moves, and it makes you adjust, and it makes you think through the whole course of the tournament. And I like that challenge, but I just wish the fish were a little bigger. I caught a lot of short fish, and that really hurts.
Well, tough one, but we look forward to seeing you at Lake Fork, our next event. A 3-time Elite Series champion from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy. Whoa. You forgot something.
Yeah, I left him in the lake. So, anyway, I gambled. Yesterday I stayed close, trying to play it safe. Didn't catch him, so I gambled a little bit today. Ran up the santee, had, I think, 2 bites and didn't catch either one of them. And but now the only reason I'm up here was I have a message from my wife. Remember, it's best of 7. Go Bruins.
Whoa. Nobody in South Carolina even understands what that is. But I'm a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, and evidently your wife has the bad taste and cheers for the Bruins.
Yeah, anyway, she's got a buddy from Mass up there living in Connecticut now, and they're big Patriots fans and Bruins fans. And
everybody hates both those teams.
I don't know why.
Well, we'll see how it works out. From Mount Carmel, Tennessee, David Mullins. Put that in the box of things I never heard. I thought I'd hear Steve Kennedy say, talking about hockey. 9-9 yesterday, 8 pounds even today. Gives him 17 pounds and 9 ounces inside the cut in 28th place right now. With 14 anglers left to weigh in?
I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. It's going to be real close, though. But, my stuff worked good this week. I got a hats off to the service crew, man. Joe from Lithium Pros, I run a competitor's battery. He went out of his way to give me a battery today. The power went out last night at the motel we were at. We didn't get any charge on our batteries. He loaned me a competitive battery today to use, and that got me through the day. So hats off to him and the service crew, and hopefully it's enough to make it.
Really cool, and I sure hope you get a shot to get out there. Originally from Japan, now makes his home in Texas, Yusuke Miyazaki. Yusuke Miyazaki had 12 pounds and an ounce yesterday, 5 fish today. Only looking for 415 to get inside the cut. 5 fish for 7-7. He moves into 21st place with 19 pounds and 8 ounces. Want to remind our marshals, stick around immediately after weigh-in. We have a meeting for our marshals coming up, and we're going to talk about what anglers they're going with tomorrow, and you're going to be one of them because you're going fishing.
I hope I'm going fishing tomorrow. So what's the standing so far?
You're in 21st place right now.
Okay.
You're going fishing.
Yeah, I'm going to fish it. I got a mistake today, and I don't know what's happening, but it's just happening. I don't need a mistake tomorrow, and I need to catch tomorrow.
No mistake.
No mistake.
That is a good plan. We'll see you tomorrow. Our next angler from Florida. Give me a little love for Kobe Krieger. Kobe had 8-11 yesterday. Better day today, looking for 8 pounds, 5 ounces. If it's a better day, he's going fishing 12 pounds, 11 ounces. And Kobe Krieger rockets all the way into 13th place with 21 pounds, 6 ounces. Boom, shakalaka, giant bass. Needs to be better than 6'1" for the day, 6'10" for the tournament. A new Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day, 6 pounds, 8 ounces. And boy, you put that fish in the boat and it totally changed. You went from hoping to make the cut to I'm just outside of the top 10.
Yeah, it was that big fish is a pretty good story. I saw that fish yesterday and the tide was real high. And I saw it flash, and it's one of those deals where you think you see something, but you're not sure. And in my marshals and boat, I said, man, I think I just saw a great big bass right there. And he goes, well, I wasn't going to say anything, but since you said something, he goes, yeah, it was a big one. I said, yeah, I think it's like a 5 or 6 pounder. Well, the tide was so high, I couldn't tell where it was at on the bed. So I figured today at low tide, if I went back there, I might be able to catch her. Well, I got there a little bit late. Tide was already coming in. It was high. It was a little muddy. But I saw her tail, so I knew where she was. There was a little bitty bush hanging over the water. And I got too close to her and spooked her and come back about an hour later, made a cast with 6-pound test, braided line and a 8-pound Seaguar fluorocarbon leader. And she swam off, and when it jumped, I said, oh, I might have messed up. I should have threw a bigger rod in there. But anyways, I caught that fish at like 2:30 this afternoon, and I was pretty much done after that. So very fortunate, and that's what it takes at this place. You get a big bite, and it moves your way up. So tomorrow's a new day, and I may not come with anything, but at least I'll be there.
We got them today. Quest for another big bite tomorrow. A former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion from Holt, Michigan, Chad Pipkins. Made a top 10 last week at Lake Hartwell, fishing with one arm. 7 pounds, 7 ounces today gives you 13.10. And honestly, you came, just a few weeks ago. We talked about he had surgery, broke his collarbone, and a bunch of screws in him and plates and stuff. Did not think you were going to even fish, last week's tournament. Top 10 did, and you got to be pretty happy with your South Carolina swing, and you get 3 weeks off before Fork.
Yeah, for sure. It was just big to get through these couple weeks, and after having a tournament like last week, where everything went right, and you're thinking we can really get this thing rolling, and I had a great practice here. Just those fish out there are tricky when that water comes up. That wind pushed a bunch of water in, and I didn't adjust well. Missed a few, but we're getting through the week. Had a great ride in the Suzuki Bass Cat, and just took it slow on the shoulder, and 4 hours is plenty of time to catch them if you can get over there safe and just relax. And it just didn't work out for me this week, but looking forward to getting off to Fork here in a couple weeks.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Look forward to seeing you there. From Del Rio, Texas, Ray Hanselman Jr. Ray Hanselman Jr. with 10 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. Was very confused by a particular festival in town. 5 fish today, 7 pounds, 5 ounces. Puts you in 28th place, and you are inside the cut right now. We got 10 more anglers left to weigh in, so you got to hope that it's enough to fish in the weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be close. I did all I could do. I fished clean. I had one blow up on the top water yesterday I didn't get. That was a good fish, but other than that, it was a good tournament. Hopefully I make it tomorrow, I want to thank Joey Cabela for housing us this week. Keith Combs and I are staying with him and his family, and I really appreciate that. That makes it handy. One other thing, I learned here in South Carolina fishing these rivers, stay away from the low-hanging branches, There's some sliders that'll try to get in your boat, and then, you get your power tackle flipping rod and start, taking evasive action. But
evasive action.
Yeah, it gets pretty western out there. But no, it's a great place. The fishing's great. We enjoyed it.
Always great to have you here. Just got to beat 3 of this next 10. This guy's a tough one to beat, sitting in second place in our Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year race. 2-time FLW Tour champion, Scott Canterbury. 11:15 yesterday, looking for 5.5 to get in the cut. 7.1. He moves into 23rd place, and you can breathe a huge sigh of relief. You're going fishing tomorrow.
Boy, it's been nervous today. I've been nervous, not it has, but that was a grind. I'm telling you, I fished hard to catch those. I only caught 5 keepers all day, and yesterday I said I didn't know what I was going to do. I was going to stay close. I thought I could catch 7 or 8 pounds, but I made that run again, and it didn't pay off today, but we'll put that Skeeter Yamaha back out there tomorrow and see what we can do.
Awesome season. Keep it rolling. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow from Lake Wylie, South Carolina. Let me hear it for Todd Otten. Todd Otten, a former Classic qualifier, former PAA Angler of the Year, had 1 fish yesterday for 3 pounds and an ounce. Much more today, looking for 14.3 to get in the cut. 15 pounds, 10 ounces, and Todd Otten inside the cut in 26th place with 18 pounds, 11 ounces. 18-11. Wow, what a difference a day makes. How do you go from catching 1 fish, leaving here kicking stones yesterday, to having one of the bigger bags here today?
I don't know. I think the good Lord just looked down on me today and blessed me. You know, I made that long run yesterday, and that's a hard ride back with one fish, and it's even harder to go back today. And so I went back, but I knew that was going to be my only chance to kind of catch up. So that's what we did, and we got fortunate and got the right bites.
Now, I say this stuff all the time on the stage, and people say you're just trying to sugarcoat it or whatever. How valuable was that 3-pounder from yesterday today?
Very, very valuable. I tell you, it made the difference in maybe making the cut or not.
All right, well, I think you're going, so we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Let's bring out our next angler. Came into this event leading the Dick's Sporting Goods Rookie of the Year and leading the Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Drew the Tooth Cook. 8 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday, looking for 9-1 to fish tomorrow. 9 pounds and 1 ounce. 9-1. Now, that was very dramatic and all, and that would be awesome if there weren't another 8 anglers or whatever to weigh in here. But, you know, going to leave this one. You've had 3 top 20s to start the season and leave this one just outside of the top 35. So a great first half of the season for you.
Yeah, you know, I just kind of needed to survive this one. And that 5-pounder right there, it saved my whole year. Like, no kidding. If I'd have weighed in 3 pounds a day, it wouldn't have, you know, I wouldn't have been able to come back from it. But to be able to tread water, I guess, I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. I want to thank all the fans and everybody in Georgetown for coming out. Thanks for the hospitality. We need to get some Florida strain up here.
Before you go anywhere, you're going to get yourself some bonus checks. Came in this event leading the Dick's Sporting Goods Rookie of the Year race. A $500 bonus check for that. Oh, but that's not all. We have more parting gifts. He came into this event leading the Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year and getting a $1,000 bonus check for that. So you're getting paid to leave. Not so bad.
No. Can I keep this?
Yeah, put it in the back of the Pinto like Happy Gilmore. It'll work out just fine.
You got to go to the big bank for those?
Yeah, the really big bank. Exactly. Our next angler, a 3-time Bassmaster winner, a 5-time Classic qualifier from Paducah, Kentucky, Mark Menendez. Had 8-10 yesterday, looking for 8-12 here today to get inside the cut. 5 fish, all alive, 11 pounds and an ounce. And he moves into 22nd place with 19 pounds, 11 ounces. Get loud for Skeeter Yamaha Pro, Mark Menendez. Yeah, we saved a very dry towel for you, so you could be pampered here. A better day today than yesterday, and you knew that had to work out right for you.
Well, I got fortunate, Dave. I caught about 9 pounds, and I thought that'd probably get me to the cut. And I went practicing, and I went to a whole other area and ended up weighing 3 of those fish right there. So maybe I didn't have enough, and caught quite a few fish after I left. So I've got a little something to go to tomorrow, and running that Skeeter everywhere I can go and getting it in places. I've knocked more bark off of trees than you can imagine with that Yamaha. So I'm thrilled to be fishing tomorrow. It's always good to make a 35 cut, and we'll just go after them hard again tomorrow.
Go get them. I'd love to see you make a third 10 cut of the season. And here's a guy looking to make back-to-back 10 cuts. Finished second just last week from Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock. Had 11 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. Looking for 6-1 to go fishing tomorrow. I don't think it's a problem. 12 pounds, 7 ounces. Stetson Blaylock moves in to 6th place currently. Get loud for Nitro Mercury Pro, Stetson Blaylock. Stetson sitting in 6th place and put yourself in a great position to make back-to-back 10 cuts. Not a bad stretch here in South Carolina.
Yeah, this is my first time here, and sometimes not knowing much is the biggest key, and for me that's definitely the way it's been this week. I had a chance at a really nice stringer today, and I know you can't lose them here especially, but when you lose good ones it really hurts, but I know they're still there. I know there's plenty more to catch. It's just a matter of getting them in the boat. So get another chance to do it. If I can catch another 11 or 12 pounds, make it to go out on top 10 again.
I'd love to see it. Go get them tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow morning from Newport, New York. Jamie the Hammer Hartman. Jamie Hartman had 10 pounds 9 ounces yesterday, looking for 7 even here today. 5 fish. Not a problem. 9 pounds, 10 ounces. He moves into 22nd place with 20 pounds and 3 ounces. And Jamie the Hammer Hartman goes out and loads that Mercury Nitro, comes back with 20 pounds and 3 ounces for the first 2 days of this event. And you're going fishing tomorrow.
Dude, that was my goal, man. I stayed local. I wasn't going to push the back. I didn't want to. It's good, but I don't want it to be bad, you know what I mean? So I stayed local, and I got myself into one area, and I'm grinding it out. I don't know if there's anything left. I hope there is, but, hey, this was my goal, to get into this top 35 and just roll from there. We'll see what happens. I might switch it up tomorrow and just go with it.
Find out how it works out, but the good news is you're going to get an opportunity. See you back here tomorrow. We've talked about Toyota Texas Fest, and this guy won it last year. Toyota Texas Fest champion and a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, Drew Benton. Had 9 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday, looking for 810 to get in the cut. 8 pounds, 2 ounces. How painful is that?
Well, it's not that bad. I just really didn't have a good day out there today. Didn't have a lot of bites. But one bait I want to tell you all about, if you're familiar with Bagley, a Bangalore is phenomenal here. Well, they got a spin tail. It's a plastic version of a Bangalore, and I caught a lot of my fish this week, and they're just now starting to get on it. And be sure to pick them up. They'll catch them out here.
Why is that such a good bait this time of year? Just because you can work it slow around the beds? Or
Well, a lot of fish are spawning, and this water's not clear, obviously, so you can't sight fish for them, and you're actually blind bed fishing for them. And you're throwing it around, and you'll actually find fish in practice without hooks on it and come back and flip to them and catch them, and that's just the way I go about it.
Explain one thing to me. Why do, when you take the hooks off of your baits and go pretty fishing, do the fish explode on it 17 or 18 times, and then when you put the hooks back on, they hardly touch it?
Yeah, funny story. There was a 4-pounder living in a little marina, and I shook it off the second day of practice, and it has bit the last 2 days and just not ate the bait today. And I mean, it bit twice today and didn't eat it, so which is the way it goes.
It's an evil game, but we're happy to have you as part of the Elite Series, all the way from Kenora, Ontario, Canada. Let's hear it for Gussie Jeff Gustafson, the great Canadian Snow Panther. 7:13 yesterday. Today, 6:14 outside of the cut here this week. But Lake Fork next, and some giant fish. You got to be looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud. I actually caught a limit. I had five keepers is all I caught today, and I actually had one other big one on, and I lost it. So that hurt, but. No, the rest of the schedule, I'm pretty pumped up for it. I wanted to just try to survive this one, so I kind of did, but obviously not super pumped about the finish. But no, I'm looking forward to Lake Fork and get to fish offshore and catch some big ones.
It'll be a lot of fun. Great to have you here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. A Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion from Tennessee, Skylar Hamilton. Skylar had 9:13 yesterday, looking for 8.2 today. One short of a limit. 5 pounds, 3 ounces outside of that cut line, unfortunately, here this week. But Lake Fork coming up next, and no better place to make a rebound.
Yeah, I'm sure the fish at Lake Fork could ate what I had in that bag. But, man, I just had a tough day. It's one of those days, and I got lucky last week at Hartwell and had a good event. Didn't lose any fish, and this event I did. So you can't afford to lose big ones on a place like this. They live here for sure, but I just messed up a couple of times. And I'm going to go to the beach tomorrow with my family, and maybe Tripp will allow me to enter the ocean.
He's allowed to go swimming? You're out of the tournament. Go swim and do what you want. Yeah, get some water wings. It'll be a time. From Connecticut, he's weighed in the 5 biggest fish in Bassmaster history. Won the Elite Series event at our second stop of the year. Paul Mueller. Former Bass Nation national champion, had 8'10", looking for 9'5" here today. 8 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 46th place. Unfortunately, not going to make the cut. But the good news is you made somebody backstage incredibly happy right now.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, I mean, at least I got that to go with. But, yeah, I got a one-way ticket home with that bag of fish. But, you know, I'm happy to have them because, honestly, I didn't even know if I could catch a limit. My practice was really bad. I practiced in the Cooper one day and looked around other places. And this place is, there's so many nooks and crannies. And I think, you know, the thing is this week there's so much dead water just because the water's high in a lot of places. And you just can't get to the fish. So if we came here at the right time, I think people would fall in love with this place. It's a tough fishery, but this is a good fishery to go to. I mean, we're going to a slugfest, the next one, and those are good too, but I think these are good as well because it shows the cream rises to the top, and these guys, whoever wins this tournament's going to earn it. And I just wish I could fish another day to try to figure it out, but it's a learning experience. Cool fishery, not my style, but this is the type of stuff that we got to get, you know, I got to get better at, and, you know, hopefully we come back. I'd love to fish it again. So thanks for coming out.
A rare weekend off for you, but we look forward to seeing you at Lake Fork. That concludes our day 2 weigh-in. Our tournament later, Dollar Bill Owen has been so close to an Elite Series title in the past. Is this his week? He is leading right now with 27 pounds, 3 ounces. Elite Series rookie Luke Palmer from Oklahoma, 26 pounds, 8 ounces. Lee Livesey with 24.14. Jay Willie, your day 1 leader from South Carolina with 24 pounds, 6 ounces. Jesse Tecaranti in 5th place, Stetson Blaylock in 6th, Hunter Shryock in 7th, Bill Weidler in 8th, Cory Johnston in 9th, and Clifford Birch rounds out our top 10. Make sure to come cheer them on. We'll leave the dock tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Come down and cheer on our top 35. On behalf of myself, Dave Mercer, our tournament director, Trip Weldon, our event director, Eric Lopez, even Matt Dowd. We want to thank all of you for everything you do and supporting Bass, and we will see you tomorrow.